Hello, fellow warriors against consensus reality, lovers of truth, wisdom, knowledge, the seeking of the inner path, slaying of ego mind and gobshites everywhere. It's a nice overcast morning. It's rather cool-ish for summer, and as long as it remains overcast, I'll be a happy chappy. But yeah, it's one of those mornings conducive to a free flow of thought. I don't think I've actually tried a scripted video, not even once. Could not even imagine something so revolting. But there we go. When you go along life's little journey, especially in this kind of Orwellian nightmare world we're all living in at the moment, especially in this fucked up country, you tend to be amused by things along the way and learn a few things along the way. Especially you guys who may be dealing with depression in your everyday life. You're fucking legends, because if you're listening to this, you're still alive, and that exhibits the deepest kind of strength a person can have. Face the worst of their state of mind, of their inner being, of their traumatic past perhaps, and to still be alive and still want to be alive. That's a big fucking deal. But looking back this morning over some of the people I lost along the way, from indifference or me dumping them as friends. There was one in particular. There was a female with whom I was friends with, strictly online. It was just friends. She was on the other side of the world, which is probably a good thing. And one thing I couldn't get, it was one of those little annoying things that really bother you more than it should. She was, yes, I'm going to talk a little bit of religion here. She tried to, it was kind of like, it annoyed me because it was an insult to all parties concerned. She tried to keep one foot in the, I'm a Christian girl camp, but she also tried to be a witch, which you cannot. It's mutually exclusive. That really fucking pissed me off, and the friendship ended because of that. Like, I'm sorry, but you do realise what you people did to us for hundreds of years, right? So no, you can't. To quote the book back at them, you cannot serve two masters. You'll either despise the one and blah blah. Don't make me quote the whole fucking thing. The verse ends with you cannot serve both God and mammon, which, money. But you just can't do it. Especially, it's cherry pick. It's like, okay. It's like feminists who want to remind the whole world and bash every single person over the head with, I'm a strong, empowered female every fucking second of every fucking day, while still requiring men to be old-fashioned and shower them with chivalry all the time. Right? That kind of bullshit. That kind of dishonourable cherry picking. Or when someone calls themselves a Christo-pagan. What? I'm sorry, but you can't get two ideologies more diametrically opposed to each other. Not possible to be both at the same time. You're either one or the other. Fuck, that shit pisses me off. And of course, this isn't a a symptom of the deconstructionist Marxist nightmare we're all living in at the moment. Not few things are truth, few things are fair, few things are just, and few things are honourable. Don't make me do my Marlon Brando from the film Julius Caesar, please. But it's like the whole dating thing today. I mean, on the one hand, see, this is another one of my pet hates. On the one hand, you have the modern woman saying, oh no, men are turning away. What are we going to do about dating and marriage? Which is code for, who are going to bleed dry for resources now? In most cases. While in the same breath, turning around and trying to shame these men by saying, oh, they're just neckbeard incels, right? Which is another, that's a pet peeve of mine as well, incel. Like, I'm sorry, but in case you haven't noticed, I know you people are fucking brain dead and you think with your genitals more than your... That's where all the blood has gone these days. I know. However, if you actually know what that fucking word means, involuntary celibate. Men who are so thirsty and desperate to be in a relationship but can't find a woman. Now, those of us who have gone our own way have purposely, consciously chosen to go our own way. Again, these things are diametrically opposed to each other. I just wish people could fucking actually think, use their mental faculties these days for a fucking change. Instead of burying their faces in a fucking smartphone. Yes, you're talking to the guy who's reached the limit of my guitar amp book pile height limit. It looks like the Twin Towers in here. But I promise there's going to be no government sanctioned controlled demolition. I really pissed off an American female online friend I used to have by even daring to question the events of 9/11. Yeah. She was one of those fat feminist witchy poo types. Yeah, they're the worst. Who was for whatever reason jealous of my writing. I fuck knows why. But anyway, as she tried to do her little witchy bullshit to affect my writing for many years. Female jealousy really is a curse. But yeah, you can't be MGTOW and an incel. These things are diametrically opposed concepts. You understand? You can't be a strong, empowered woman and demand chivalry, right? You can't. You cannot. Or you can't be a cum bucket pierced, tattooed, masculinized gobshite and demand men to be traditional men. It doesn't fucking work that way. So I think a lot of people need to wake the fuck up and actually realize, what am I actually fucking saying? See, the problem is a lot of people tend to try to go out of their way to be seem intelligent by going out of their way to use big words, and my brother does this all the time. It's infuriating. Use big words and try to appear at peak level pseudo-intellectuals, or sitting around with other like-minded gobshites, having a good mental wank well, I'm sorry, but that doesn't do anyone any good, especially yourself. And another little thing that pisses me off, you know how there are alternative platforms like Odyssey and Rumble? Recently Rumble changed something where I had 2 or 3 videos loaded on there, and they just decided to delete my videos, and now they've got this creating a channel within a channel concept. So I think I might just delete my Rumble account, actually. They're going to get up to that kind of nonsense, fuck yeah, right? I think I'll just stick to Odyssey as a just-in-case platform. I am on there under Riff Magos, actually. I don't think they let you use 2 words, so it's sort of capital R and capital M in the same word. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's how it works there. It's been a while, but just wow, it makes me glad to be a lone wolf. Humanity's got a lot of work to do. In the words of Ricky Ricardo, humanity, you got a lot of splaining to do. And thank you for the amusement. That's all I can say. In my situation, a much needed laugh is very, very much appreciated. So be well, be wise, be irreverent, and take the piss out of fake fuckery wherever you find it. And just remember, to speak the truth is a lonely path. The sarcastic lone wolf on guitar, out.